Ooni of Ife was in disbelief, as in he was shocked as Ile-Ife youth came out in their numbers to support him in defending Queen Naomi against their culture and tradition. Because it is beginning to look like the families of these Bloblo and Olori Calabash, their family is trying to use their culture and tradition to trap Kabiyesi in a marriage that is life-threatening to him. Because from the information we are gathering, allegedly, they said this blow have caused Kabiyesi a whole lot of harm than good. And on each occasion, whenever he said he's no longer interested and all of that, the families, especially those ones from the royal homes, there will be a thorn on his flesh such that they will put him in a position that he will have to choose between being in that marriage and remaining the king. So right now, he have find out that what they did to Queen Naomi is something that if they do it to any of their daughters, they will not take it. As in this time around, Kabiyesi have find out that Queen Naomi needs justice, that they really dealt with her right there in the palace, and he was unable to do anything at that time due to the fact that he was under their manipulations, you know. So Kabiyesi have decided that it is high time to fight this battle once and for all. And if their culture and their tradition is going to stand on his way, he is the custodian of this culture and tradition. And Kabiyesi strongly believe that a culture that is not favorable to the people can be changed. Of course, cultures and traditions are made by people. And for that reason, if they tend to be an obstacle to breakthrough or to civilization or to certain improvement, there needs to be change. And they said the elders have been ganging up, especially those of them who really want Queen Naomi out, who are coming from the families of Bloblo and the Olori Calabash. They are using their culture and tradition, imposing it on Kabiyesi that, see, whether you are comfortable with that marriage or not, you must remain in that marriage. And now we are hearing that the youths have come out in their numbers to say that that cannot happen. And let me tell you this, from the information we are hearing, allegedly, Kabiyesi is king for the youth, both the youth and the old. He is helping their youth massively. Did you even hear the other day that he went to UK and many Ile-Ife people that are schooling there, due to one problem or the other, they were about to face deportation. And you know that if that happens, all the wasted years will be in vain. They will come out with nothing, no certificates, nothing, nothing. And Kabiyesi came. And when they came to him for help, they said he helped them. He saved about 21 of them from what we heard, though, allegedly. Don't forget that I wasn't there. But this is not the first time I'm hearing that Kabiyesi have been helping his people. That Kabiyesi have been a good king. As a matter of fact, he is the best king ever. Apart from this women thing, we do know that everyone have its his or her own shortfalls. Let's say that Kabiyesi's own is women thing, but that does not stop him from being a good man. From the information we are gathering, they say he is a good man to the core. You can't come to Kabiyesi with a problem and it is something he can do and he will not do it for you. They said he is always out there to help. So I believe that that is the condition that the youth have said no, this is the time to give him our own support. Because everyone in a town or in a community, no matter how poor, no matter how little that person is, there will be a time that you will need his or her help. And at this time, it looks as if Kabiyesi need the help of the youth, even though they say he did not beckon on them, but they are hearing what is happening, how the elders have been ganging up, how the elders have been posing a marriage on him, that these people, he must remain married to them, whether they are there to dethrone him, whether they are there to achieve one thing or the other. They said Kabiyesi has been working so hard to ensure that that did not happen. And right now, with the support of the youth have come to tell the people, especially those elders, that if Kabiyesi said that he is no longer comfortable with a particular marriage and that he has the right to dissolve that marriage, whether the person is from royal home or is not from a royal home. After all, Kabiyesi is also from a royal home and he still has his right as human being. Or is it better? See, sometimes sef I'll be asking myself, if this royal staff is as active as we are hearing it, there are many ways to kill a rat oh. I'm telling you, there are many ways to solve issues like this. But maybe Kabiyesi want to do it in a way that nobody will get hurt at the end of the day. Because I don't think he really wants to hurt the women, even though their mission is to hurt him. Because he really wants to reunite with his lovely wife, the mother of his son. You can imagine that. And while Queen Naomi and Ooni of Ife was still in that palace together, you can see that the king was glowing. He was becoming younger and younger. But all of a sudden, these people impose old age on Kabiyesi with their wahalas, with their troubles. And the kind of stories we started hearing, it's something that is not imagined while Queen Naomi was there. And right now that he have found out that Queen Naomi is an integral part of him, and there is nothing he cannot do to ensure that she returns back to the palace, these people are working against him. Having meetings before meetings, meetings after meetings, conniving with those kingmakers. Because at this point, they said the kingmakers are the major problems here. It's no longer about the Olories. It's the kingmakers using this wife that on no account should the royal blood be thrown outside the palace for another woman, this and that. Here it's not all about another woman. It's about their impact in the life of the king. If what we are getting, if the information we are getting is true, because I will always remind you that these are all alleged information, okay? Because I do not live in the palace and I wasn't there when it happened, I will always remind you so that you know what you are watching. So I believe if all the information we have been hearing is true, Kabiyesi have the right to say, I don't want again. Marriage is not a do or die affair, whether custom or no custom. As long as he had some evidences against them, at least if what we heard is true that Blo Blo wants take Kabiyesi's protective charm, is enough evidence. Plus other things that she have been doing, plus the use of juju here and there that we have been hearing. Those things are enough evidence to say, oh, this is not what I bargained for. This is not what I planned with you. This is not the kind of marriage I expected to have with you. And for that reason, I am done. Even if she needs settlement, Kabiyesi can go ahead and settle her as much as he can, but it shouldn't be something that will be more than him. I don't know why the others are fighting it. Well, I won't say I don't know. I know that the reason they are fighting it is because they don't want Queen Naomi in the picture. They don't want Queen Naomi to be there because they know that Queen Naomi will protect Kabiyesi. That she will stand in the gap for Kabiyesi such that these people will not be able to dethrone him because their main mission is to dethrone him. And they have seen that Queen Naomi is going to be a strong backup for him. And they want her out of his life. But God big past all of them, and I believe that God is going to do what makes him God in due time. They said the youths are out to give him their maximum support to ensure that he gets what he desires. Thanks for watching. Don't forget that these are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. Subscribe to my channel, follow my page, give this video a thumbs up, and share my video. I love you guys. Bye.